Years after The House on Mango Street, a book following the lives and experiences of a young girl named Esperanza was released, there's talk of a movie being produced. Before getting all of the details, let us take a look at a short version of the trailer.
In English, my name is Hope. In Spanish, it means too many letters. It means sadness, it means waiting. It is like the number 9, a muddy color. It was my great-grandmother's name and now it is mine. You can never have too much sky. You can fall asleep and wake up drunk on sky, and sky can keep you safe when you are sad. Here, there is too much sadness and not enough sky. Sally, do you sometimes wish you don't have to go home? You wish your feet will keep walking and take you far away from Mango Street, far away, and maybe your feet will stop in front of a house? A nice one, with flowers and big windows and steps for you to climb up to upstairs to where a room is waiting for you. And if you open the little window latch and give it a shove, the windows will swing open and all the sky will come in, only trees and more trees and plenty of blue sky. They are the only ones who understand me. I am the only one who understands them. 4 skinny trees with skinny legs and pointy elbows like mine. 4 who do not belong here, but are here. I make a story for my life, for each step my brown dream takes. I like to tell stories. I am going to tell you a story about a girl who didn't want to belong. They will not know I have gone away to come back. For the ones I left behind. For the ones who cannot out.
Incredible. Today we have here the author and main character of the book, along with 2 other important characters. So Esperanza, how do you feel about the movie?
I really want to thank my fans and everyone who made this possible. I didn't expect my life experiences to turn out so interesting to other people. I'm proud to be considered a role model for those who are facing the same challenges I did.
That's very inspirational. Why did you choose to write the book the way you did?
What do you mean?
In the form of vignettes and also the childish method of writing the book.
The vignettes are short descriptive passages written in a prose and consist of multiple sentence fragments. The fragments reflect Esperanza's inability to develop complete and concise thoughts, providing her immaturity and nativity and evoking meaning through imagery than it is about plot. She also shares her personal feelings of loneliness and shame with the readers. The diction implicates that Esperanza is a young lady that is unclear of her identity. I thought that this would make the readers feel connected to the narrator in such a way that they could feel as if the memory being explained was their own.
Nice. You also mentioned your rape incident. What was that like?
It was so unexpected and such a hard experience that I didn't know how to handle it, so I just wrote about it to get it out of my memory and tried not to think about it ever again.
It must have been tough, but why did you choose to write about it?
I wanted to let others know that I went through it, but not go into much detail because I was trying to forget about it.
Now the whole book is based on Mango Street. Why did you decide to have it as a main focus?
Mango Street definitely impacted my decision to leave and my want to have independence, but everything around me influenced that decision as well.
What was it like living on Mango Street?
It was kind of like living in the other neighborhoods. We played outside as much as we could, and the only way we got around was either by foot or bike. That's why when we got a bike, we were so excited because in our own way, it was a type of freedom.
This book deals with the idea of feminism a lot. So when you included the chapter about boys and girls being in different worlds, what did you want the readers to conclude?
I used to live in a place where females were considered an object and not a person. They were isolated under another man's watch and had to do what they were told.
That is very true. Throughout the book, you talk about Sally frequently. Do you guys still talk today? Do you miss her?
We talk here and there, but not as much as we used to when we were younger. And of course I miss her. She was one of my closest friends.
Well, then I guess you're in luck today. We were able to bring Sally to this interview.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you.
Aw, so I noticed Sally is in quite a few of your memories. Do you think spending time with her impacted your relationship?
Definitely. Since we got to spend a lot of time together, we created a lot of great memories that made us close. In my book, I only shared a few memories, but we have so much more that won't be forgotten. Sally and I both went through similar situations. We really connected on a personal level.
What do you think, Sally?
I agree with Esperanza and think we definitely bonded over our conflicts. I always acted out because I wanted to feel in control. My father took away my independence at a very young age. It really affected my self-esteem, and I guess I was so desperate for love and approval that I looked for it in all the wrong places.
Well, that's very brave to share, so thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Bye!
Bye! So, Esperanza, another character you talk about is your mom. From what I've read, I feel empathy towards you and her. How's your relationship now?
Ever since I left Mango Street, we haven't been in touch really.
Why? What happened?
Nothing really happened. We just haven't talked.
Let's bring out the mom.
Mama, I missed you so much.
You too. So, how have you felt all this time with your daughter's book and her leaving?
I'm truly proud of her and her book. She never expressed her emotions and passions until now, and I couldn't be happier for her and her accomplishments. I have to admit, I was a little disappointed when she left right after the high school graduation. Ever since then, I've kept the graduation cap, and I look at it every single day. Do you remember this?
Oh my god, yes.
I always knew that she was special in her own way.
I thought of coming back. You were the only one there for me, and all the others reminded me of how powerless I was.
But you just left without caring or thinking about anyone you left behind.
I left because I wanted to accomplish something myself and feel independent. I didn't want to rely on you and Pop anymore. I felt like a burden and didn't want to be a weight on your shoulders. I didn't like seeing you and Papa struggle and not being able to have a stable home. I wanted to provide for myself and be successful.
I know you felt that way.
Hopefully you guys can start to build a stronger relationship now. But I noticed that in the book that your mom isn't present through a lot of it. Why is that?
Honestly, I wanted the book to be about growing up and my experiences. Although I didn't talk about my mom a lot, she really inspired and influenced me to become the person I am today. She was the one who made me realize I was destined to make a difference in the world and to help people.
That is so amazing. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke.